Hi, everybody.
How you doing? It's Stephen Houston and Angela Najjar. You already know that if you've been on this channel before, but we always like to repeat it just in case we have brand new viewers. Welcome to our channel. On this channel, you know that we discuss the facts and we provide the third-party documentation. We allow you to decide. So this week, I'm glad to have Angela back. Don't forget to press the subscribe button below. Hit the bell that gets you instant notifications, Angela. Angela never watches our own videos.
I haven't figured out the bell.
Press the bell, hit the subscribe button, and make some comments. I get behind on the comments, but we love to have you here. I think we're creating a great community here. But this week I have Angela here with me, as I said before I got distracted, to discuss something. I just watched her go on a 60-day run of really, we were trying to qualify for the Punta Cana contest that our IMO is giving away. Actually, the IMO and about 5 or 6 carriers are chipping in for this all-inclusive Punta Cana round-trip airfare, the whole 9 yards. And about 60 days ago, we were about 40,000 plus. It's not on submitted business, it's on issue paid business. And for you that don't know what that means, I'm looking at my monitor over here so I can make sure it doesn't cut the recording off. So that's why I'm keep glancing away. But anyway, the trip is on issue paid, means you have to write the business and it has to be issued and paid. And we're about $40,000 away. I watched Angela go to work, and I have some numbers here that I wanted to talk to her about. I thought it'd be real value to do kind of a case study, so to speak, of a top producer in the top 20 plus people I think in the company. I don't know what it is, but it's up there. Going from not being even considered for the trip to actually winning the trip. So I wanted her to share with you and kind of a breakdown on what the last 30 days, we're not going to go back 60 days. So we're going to kind of break this up, I think, maybe in 2 parts. So we keep the videos short. You can kind of watch them in sequence. But the first thing I want to talk to Angela about, so welcome, Angela, to the channel.
Oh, thanks.
And glad to have you here. We were in our black outfits today with our new background. I hope you guys like it. Talk to me about the last 30 days. Let's start out with, because I get this all the time, Ange, from people, subscribers on the channel and other people that watch it. You know, are the leads that, I hear the leads are expensive. And, it's almost like you're focusing on the wrong thing. The leads are an investment. And, we don't care how much the leads are. I mean, I guess there's a breaking point to how much the leads cost. But the reality is that we know, because you've listened to my channel before, that the leads cost the IMO, good quality A leads, backed by some technology that make sure the leads aren't repurposed, resold, or recycled. Somewhere between $80 to $100 a piece to generate, and we pay, half of that. It's kind of a co-op program with our IMO, or that's not an exact figure, but it's close. I know that, Angela, last month you spent more on leads than any given month, and I think that's why this video would be valuable to everybody. Make sure that thing says recorded, because you can see it easier than I can. I keep looking away, and it makes me feel like I'm not focusing on those folks that are watching. If that recording goes off, we got trouble. But talk to me about the last 30 days. Let's start with leads. I know you have your numbers. You need the board, or can you remember them?
I can remember them.
Okay.
So, like Steve said, leads are a super important part of what we do. And we were talking about something the other day, and I think it's really very important. I think that sometimes people gravitate towards this industry because they want independence. They want to be in business for themselves. They don't want the roller coasters of a job. They have industries that have kind of spit them out at the end of a career, or they're simply not getting it done. We talked to a lot of people over the past 20 years that, they're working 2 and 3 jobs and they still can't make ends meet. Or they have, the time constraints of having a job if you have family or you have kids. Or the last category, which is really where Steve and I are, and that is, I just don't want to work for somebody else. I love the freedom that comes with being in business for ourselves, but sometimes I think people confuse freedom with retired. And we have a lot of freedom, but we are not retired. We don't have, we don't kind of sit around all day long. We're not looking for things to fill the time. We have the freedom to deal with, to take off whenever we want. In fact, we're blow in town for a few days this coming week for the 4th of July holiday. Right in the middle of the week. I don't have to ask anybody. We don't have to get permission from anybody.
Nope.
And
and we have appointments all day on Monday.
And I have appointments all day on Monday.
And we're leaving on Tuesday.
And we're leaving on Tuesday.
We're gonna get our production out of the way before we leave town.
And we were talking this morning. We were planning on coming back late Thursday, and we said, well, maybe we'll come back Friday, or maybe we'll come back on Saturday. And so freedom gives you that. However, you still have to pay the piper before you still have to invest in your business. And I say all of that to say this. Leads function the same way. In order for us to leave town on Tuesday, I knew that there were certain things that I needed and wanted to get done on Monday, which included, we both have appointments to run. Steve has the opportunity to take time to go and visit with his mom who's sick. I have a grandmother who's dying. All of those things, we have the freedom to go and do that, but we still have to invest in our business through production or through team building or what have you. What we've really discovered in the last 30 days is, because we wanted to hit this goal, I knew that there were consistent things that had to be done every day in terms of production, really for both of us, and running appointments. So leads are really your investment in your business, and you don't get to kind of put your stake in the ground and say, I want to be independent, I don't want to work for somebody else, or I don't want to have a job, or it's not paying my bills, but I don't really want to have to buy leads either, or I don't really want to have to invest in pencils or paper or ink toner
or hamburgers
Steve's video from hamburger patties. You can want the independence and the rewards and the profits from owning a McDonald's franchise, but you're going to have to spend money on hamburger patties first. And this business functions the same way. And if you make the whole cycle work properly and you continue to invest on the front end in leads and let it all spit out on the back end in profit, you can escalate that in a huge way. So in the last 30 days, I kind of rambled a little bit off topic there, but it's really to say that you have to invest in your business. And Steve and I have never had any qualm about investing in leads for our business ever. So in the last 30 days...
And don't get us wrong on that point. We're not wealthy people, right?
No.